Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to discuss this Google SQL scenario based interview question and answer. So here in this problem, basically we have been given this one table where we have the files and content. These are the two columns, and in the output we need the word and the word count. So it's like we need to count how many times the SQL has occurred, how many times this PySpark has occurred in the all the files which are there, right? So if you see here, like SQL has occurred 2 times and PySpark has occurred 3 times. So I hope the problem statement is quite simple to understand, right? So let's see how we can approach this problem, right? So to solve this in PostgreSQL, so PostgreSQL, we have two functions called uh, 2ts vector and ts stat. So using these two functions, we would be solving this problem. But you can try to find the similar kind of function in other databases like MySQL, Oracle, or like in whichever database you code these things, right? So let's jump to the dviewer and write the code for this one. So as I mentioned, we would be using the ts uh, 2 ts vector and the ts stat, right? So let's understand. So let me, before I proceed with the code, let me explain what each of these function does. Ts vector. So basically this uses the NLP algorithm and tries to find the position of each word. Got it. So for each and every files which are there, for the Google, the position is 1, like indexing start from 1. Uses position is 2, and for this one position is 3. Like this find the indexes basically in the given sentence. So this uses the NLP algorithm, and you will see that the Google, it will write like GOOGL. It will not write E. So it uses the NLP lemmatization and all those things, vectorization. So I hope you understood this thing. So now the second function is ts stat. So this basically what this does, this takes the input of um ts vector output. So whatever the output of this one is, so the output of this one is basically the position of element, position of words, and that it takes as an input and convert word to count and the number of document it has occurred. So for each and every word, it gives the count or the occurrence, how many times this word has occurred in the entire file or whatever we are giving to it. And the end document is nothing but the in how many document, let's say we provide 3 document, right? And in two of them, we have the SQL word. So this will return right 2. Okay. So in 2 document we have this keyword SQL. I hope you understood. So let me write the code for all of this. Then it would be easy for us. So let's write select. Let's explore this one. So ts vector of what? I will write that from this. So let's see the input table first. So now if you see in the input, we have two columns, file name and content, right? So here we will provide two ts vector of what? Content. We don't need this file name column, right? There is no use of this column to in order to find this particular output. So we'll write content, right? And let me run this. Okay, now if you see the output, we have the position of each and every element, and as I have mentioned that it uses the NLP algorithm. So if you see here in the Google, we don't have E, and here in the easy keyword we don't have like Y, and it has appended I, right? So this is how this function works. So now we have the position of each and every element. So the next step is we need to apply this to tstat. So as I mentioned, for this tstat function, the input is the output of uh, 2ts vector, right? So what I will do, I will put here, and I just need to put this in like this, and I just need to give as, so whatever output we are getting from this, we are printing. So okay, now if you see, for each and every word we have the end document, like that is how in how many document this particular word has occurred, and an entry, right? So that count basically. So let's find this. So SQL, if you see end document, this is present in the two document, and let's verify from the input. So if you see in file number 2 and file number 1, we have this word SQL. So that's why the end document is 2, and the count is also 2, because this is occurring only 2 times. And similarly, PySpark, if you see, this has occurred in 3 document, and the entry of it is 3. So let's verify. So PySpark, if you see, it is present in file number 2, 3, and 4, and it has occurred in 3 times basically altogether, right? And we don't want all the other words. So what we can do over here is we can write where word in, and we can write SQL and PySpark, right? So basically, we can use the other way of filtering the data, like if the requirement is to use the wildcard function or using the like keyword. So all this thing we can explore, but as of now in this problem, we just need to find this two keyword, and we need to find the exact match. That's why we are using this in keyword and filter the data to filter the data, right? So let me run this. Okay, so now if you see, we have the end document and an entry. So but we don't want this thing, we just need word and an entry column. So what we can do, we can select these two columns. So an entry as we can write word count. Let me run this. So now if you see, we have got our required output. So the solution was quite simple, but the important thing is knowing these two functions which are there in the PostgreSQL, right? So you can find similar kind of function in other databases, right? So do find it and write the code for the other database, and comment that in the comment section, so that it will help other people also. So let's meet in the next problem. Until then.